Hello, my friends. Welcome. I've got a quick little bonus episode for you today because I've got something very exciting to share, especially if emotional dysregulation is something that you have been struggling with. Okay. So let me paint a picture for you. Imagine that you're having a perfectly good day, and then you get this text from your partner that says, "We need to talk." And then all of a sudden, you're freaking out. You can't focus. You can't get anything done. You're like, what the heck is this about? Going to all of the worst case scenarios, like, are we going to break up? Have I done something wrong? Or maybe you're at work and there's that one colleague that really rubs you the wrong way who picked today of all days to make that snarky comment about your work. And then you find yourself sneaking out to the car at your lunch break thinking, why can't I just keep it together? Crying in your car. Or maybe it was just opening the dishwasher to see the shit show attempt at loading it that just triggered you to start yelling at the kids, causing you to then spiral into frustration for hours over the lack of help from everybody in the house and the little effort that the kids and husband or whoever put into helping around the house, only to end in you feeling so much guilt and shame for the way that you lashed out. Any of that sound familiar? I know it does for me. You guys familiar with my carrot story and how I lost my shit over a carrot one time? Yeah. So my friend, you are not alone. Emotional dysregulation is one of the toughest challenges that we face as ADHDers. It's, in my opinion, I think it's the hardest symptom of having ADHD. Okay. And let's be honest, it can cause a lot of havoc in our relationships, at work, and even with our self-esteem. Okay. But I'm here with good news because emotional regulation is a lot like a muscle, right? When you use it, it gets stronger. Okay. Now, learning how to manage and control our emotions, it is a skill. And I'm hosting a free live class this Saturday, teaching you exactly how to do it. Okay. And it's called From Chaos to Calm, Emotional Regulation for Adults with ADHD. In this class, we are going to dive into real ADHD-friendly tools and strategies, okay? Shit that actually works, basically, right? Not just the count to 10 or take a deep breath, that kind of stuff that you've probably heard before. No. Here's what we're going to cover. So firstly, I'm going to show you how to recognize the signs that you're heading towards emotional dysregulation, okay? So that we can acknowledge it and catch it before you spiral and lose control, okay? It's like building your emotional radar so that you can act before things escalate, right? Then I'm going to teach you how to actually calm yourself down in a way that works for your ADHD brain so that you can feel better, so that you can stop reacting or lashing out or shutting down in ways that often hurt your relationships or perhaps your own self-esteem. Okay. And finally, we're going to talk about how to work with your ADHD brain to make emotional outbursts less frequent and also so much easier to handle. Okay. So if you have ever felt like your emotions were like running the show, like leaving you frustrated and ashamed, maybe you feel like you're out of control, you need to come to this class, my friend. Okay, emotional regulation is not something that gets better on its own or simply by ignoring it. It's not something that magically clears up when we take our ADHD medication or any other pill for that matter. We know as ADHD we are prone to experiencing RSD, that rejection sensitivity dysphoria. We know that we have higher frustration tolerances, right? So we become more easily and often frustrated than other people, right? We also know that we feel our emotions more deeply and intensely. And we know, this is what psychology has taught us, that our emotions lead to our actions, right? What we're feeling is leading to what we're doing or how we're reacting. So learning how to manage our emotions is so important, my friend. If you want to feel calm, if you want to feel more in control, if you want more balance in your life and in your relationships with the people around you, this is for you. Okay? So this training is happening this Saturday, November the 16th at 12 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time. That's going to be Friday evening for my US friends. And yes, it is totally free. So I want you to walk away with real actionable steps to be able to improve your emotional regulation right away. So to register, you just need to click the link in the show notes below. Spots are limited and the replay is only going to be available for 48 hours before it is gone for good to go and live inside ADHD home. Okay? This is your chance to start taking control of your emotions and building the life you deserve. Right, my friend? You have nothing to lose and so much to gain. It's time that we stopped letting our emotions hold us back. Okay? I promise there is an easier way. We can start to show up as that person that we truly want to be when we have these skills and these tools. Right? We can show up as that person for ourselves, for our loved ones, for our future. This training, this is where you want to be. All right? I can't wait to see you there. Huge love, my friend.